Where the G's, my people, where the G's. 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 For the G's, we looking for the G's. For the G's, we looking for the G's. For the G's, we looking for the G's. Where the G's, my people, where the G's.
What's up, my people? How y'all doing? It's Michelle, LIB, biggest and baddest Jew. Y'all know me already, the hottest, mommy Pepe. What's up, y'all? I'm here. Oh, Jesus, started Jesus. Watch the microphone. Kill. Okay. Yeah. I'm here to give you guys the hottest of the hottest G's, the latest. So stay tuned. We're about to jump straight into it. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think MySpace said were affected by this video going on this week of this little boy going to get his makeup done for his birthday, and he and his oma CHICHI to the makeup parlor. So
we got to our makeup. We try our makeup. I brought to our us. But we get the money was spent on ourselves because everything I got paid for everyone. Whoa! Who's talking? I
know, so the boy was getting his makeup done, the Oma was passing, and basically didn't like the fact that the little boy was getting his makeup done, felt like because the little boy was, showing traits of...
fake.
No, let's not... You give a small time to one more to me, said, you want to cost me? Anyway, the boy was showing signs of, a little behavior, a little something, but, But let me just say that little boy could read anybody at any time. Like, that little boy muff was too sharp. I don't know, I don't know who, maybe he was raised like Logan Town or beyond Dog community or something, but that little boy muff too fresh. I don't know when sent or what. But the little boy, I don't know. I let the little boy business. I'm not gonna lie. I like that little boy business. If you find that little boy, you're saying he's my new bestie. Yeah, so in my opinion, I just feel like that old man, of course, we all have our own beliefs. We have our own thinking, what we feel is right, what we feel is not right. But it goes beyond the point of disrespecting somebody else's child and goes beyond the point of preaching and, being a bully. So I think this oh my God exactly what she deserved. I'm not gonna lie. I think that oh my God exactly what she deserved, because a lot of, the older people in Liberia, they feel like because they're older, they can disrespect younger people. And of course we are supposed to respect older people, but y'all supposed to respect us too. Y'all not supposed to be making us get angry. Like in Liberia, they will always point to the Bible verse that says, honor your mother and father, do what is right. But they don't read the next sentence that says, and parents don't provoke your children to anger. So if you pissing me off, it's almost as equal to me pissing you off. So
right.
It equal. It equal. No party.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that little boy read that Oma. Read that Oma when y'all young. What y'all did? When y'all young, what y'all did? I think he did exactly what he needed to do. I'm proud of that little boy for standing up for himself. And I hope that, and I heard after the video that he was going through some problems with like his family, and like he was being abused. I'm sending you love wherever you are. I'm sending you, a lot of positivity, encouragement. If you see this, I don't know if you will or you won't. Feel free to hit me up to talk. I'm here. But I like been your must shop. I let shop more beginning like you. All right. Let's get into the next G's. Okay, this one is a little old, I would say, but it's old but not cool. The G's is still hot, but it's hot in a way where it's not on social media right now, but it's still hot. Of course, we know Madame Karishma and Miss WILLETTE. For those of us that been in Chichipole business since the beginning of Chichipole in the Liberian community, we know these two have been friends before and fell out before, and it was not easy. It was not an easy ride. Especially, I was trying to find a video of this. I think it was I would say like 2017, 2018, that these two people like were gonna fight again. Well, we're gonna fight the first time at Musa Spot, and Karishma brought a rattan to, to Karishma brought a rattan to Musa Spot, saying she was gonna beat whatever with a rattan, and she was dancing. I love that video. That is probably one of the funniest things that's happened in the Liberian community ever. Right next to that other live where they were talking about his wife can't spell Washington D.C. I don't know if you remember that live, but yeah, that's what it is. Karishma and WILLETTE have been fighting for a long time, and I don't understand why they don't love to the sea, man. But I think it's because Karishma don't mind her business. We all know that. She always into everybody's business. Jeda myself was sitting down here, and yeah, it's been a while. Karishma once reached out to what did get her money? Za, and told her all kinds of things about WILLETTE, which made their wedding, have a halt and have some problems. So since then, that was when the girl brought the rattan to Musa Spot, and since then it's been kind of on and off, rocky, shaky. The beef that's going on right now is because Karishma posted a video of WILLETTE and another guy kissing from way back, trying to prove a point to somebody else that she wasn't wrong for talking about WILLETTE to her significant other, which I think was completely wrong. Like, I don't think you should call anybody's significant other to tell them about, like, oh yeah, your woman does this, your woman does that. I think that's evil. I think that's like, that's beyond evil. Especially if somebody is happy with the person that they're with. I feel like that's some evil witchcraft behavior. And if you do that, I really feel like you should find a place to seek therapy or prayer or a prayer mother or a church, because that's not normal. But anyway, Karishma posts the video. WILLETTE gets upset. WILLETTE goes to her house. WILLETTE actually waits a couple days for her to take the video down. She never takes the video down. WILLETTE finds Karishma's house, enters Karishma, fence, locks the fence behind her and say, Madam, you got to come downstairs and beat the useless neffer. Because she said again useless, so she said you got to beat the useless neffer out of me. Which I agree with, because if you treating me like a child on Facebook, like useless, I'm this and that, you gotta treat me like a child. You gotta beat me too. So I don't feel like she wasn't wrong for that. I feel like she was completely right for that. Yeah, so that was basically it so far. WILLETTE said that anywhere she see Karishma, she would give it to her, and I can't wait. It was crazy. It was probably one of the hottest G's ever. The G's hit me like, I don't know. I was putting my wig on halfway through, putting my wig on, and the G's just dropped in my inbox, and I was like, it was not easy. But yeah, that's it. Let's hope and pray that one day Karishma and WILLETTE meet again and they clash. But the Bijou never came downstairs. Well, she came down later on because she called to somebody else, and I guess the B-body man came, and then she had to be scared. It was only one person in her fence. She showed the camera. She said, "Look around. It's only me in the fence. Just come down that way."
How did manage to get her lapa?
Because when the girl first entered, I forgot to mention that part. When the girl first entered, when WILLETTE first entered, Karishma, when when Willette first entered Karishma house, she met Karishma downstairs. When she met her downstairs, she tore her dress and put slap in her ear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Then she ran.
Then the girl ran upstairs.
Oh no.
And when she ran upstairs, that's how Willette went on her live and said, "Madame, come downstairs and let's rock and roll."
Right.
But yeah, that's what happened. We keep our fingers crossed for part 2 coming soon. I really hope those two meet again because it's a long awaited. It's like the fight that happened just now, the long awaited fight with Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather like Willette. And Logan Paul like Karishma. I can't wait. It's gold. It is the gold. Labyrinth. And I think this is where this is what Liberians are supposed to do that they're not doing. That Nigerian they just start blowing before us. Somebody now supposed to go and give these girls a platform and say, you two of y'all go and fight.
You're busting
y'all
your
go
ring.
fight. Y'all go fight. Y'all go do what y'all can do.
At least y'all made this more mad.
Yeah, you made a little mad. May I let my you bust it, you can say that even if you they not be you.
We'll pour ice on
they
your
will
face.
press your body with hot water in your horse. No one will be taking your picture while they pressing you. Simple. But yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed, y'all. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Next is the battle of the besties, and that is Best Gallo and Robert, aka Monica London, the hottest hairstylist in Philadelphia. Period. Actually, I don't know that. I never got my hair done by Robert. I shouldn't even come and put him on some kind of hiring like that. And I know about hair business before. Let me just say he's a hairstylist in Philadelphia. No shade, no tea. This is the battle of the besties. These two were inseparable, according to Robert. Best was his shampoo girl before. They used to kick it like car seats back in the day. But and I did notice this. Robert mentioned something on his live when he was explaining about the situation with him and Best. He said that when she traveled with him out of state into different places, that she would carry on like Robert was like the gay entertainment for the night, And I noticed that about her, like every time she enters Robert's shop, she'll be on live and she'll be like, okay, yeah, dance for the people now, do the one, do it. It's one thing to have a friend that's gay or identify as opposite gender or whatever, but I feel like we should have limits to respecting them and, expressing themselves in the way that they do. Like, I don't feel like we should be like, okay, dance like a woman, shake your butt, do this. Because I feel like they're trying to be comfortable in their own body and figure things out already, and you just trying to make them the clown of the night. I don't like that, and especially when she was on live. I didn't like how she would look. I felt like Best wasn't trying to be Robert's friend at all. I feel like it was kind of like, dance for the people, trying to show off. And that's the vibe I'm getting from it. I have nothing against Best. I don't know her from really anywhere, but that's the vibe I was getting from the live. If that's the vibe, then I think the friendship should just be like dead. It should just be like y'all forget about each other. But anyway, Robert was complaining about how many times that Best left him high and dry. Out of town, going to trips and stuff like that. Something with money, like a total of $2,000, either $2,000 or $5,000. I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
Was she left him porn?
No, she gave him money to do something. I guess. Oh no. Best was supposed to buy Best was supposed to buy his ticket to go to North Dakota and do something, but she didn't, and he had to buy it and said that she was going to reimburse him, never did. And so that's when he went live to cuss her the first time and said, you know, I will cuss you every day until you get my money. And that's that same day, best politely just sent Robert his pile of money with a little bit of das and sent him on his way. I never see nobody das nobody for cussing. Like, oh yeah, here's your money that I owe you, and then here's some das for cussing me. Like, here's some wool. Thank you. I've never seen that before, but that's what it is. I think the beef is over. I don't think it'll be another series for Robert and Bess. I think that's just the cutoff point. Another hot topic in Liberia, World Crime Court. There has been so many discussions about World Crime Court, especially because ADD, Darius DeLon, voiced his concern or his wanting for the establishment of World Crime Court in the Senate, and that completely set PYJ off.
Deal with the issue on the agenda. But this boy who has his own record against him, who's the boy? You know him?
No.
Then when every time he sees me, he talk about World Crime Court, Prince Johnson, World Crime Court. When they were killing the people on Nimba, what did you want us to do? That's why I say, if you talk again, I'll get to you.
Which way?
If they want disruption, it will happen. Because they slaughter my people, they kill the children, they slaughter people and declare Nimba enemy of the state and deploy all the deadly weapons in Nimba and slaughter. So we had to fight. We fought in defense. So you want to bring World Crime Court, bring your damn World Crime Court. Don't be speaking your stinking more every day in the Senate.
He was mad. PYJ was so mad, and PYJ, if you're watching this, let me be the first one to tell you, you have so much draft face that I can't even put the words together to describe the draft face you have, Papa. I cannot imagine, I can't even fathom being a murderer of so many people and sitting and getting vexed because they talk about it. Like, it's like I sit down here and we all sitting down and I fat. Everybody knows how they won't fat because I fat then I laugh. I fat then I laugh and I smile in your faces. Yeah, and then somebody say, oh yeah, people that fart among people, that's not nice. Then I get first. But why did you fart in the first place if you know you can't stay? If you're doing something, stand behind it. You're supposed to, I did this, I did it. Yeke Koluba never says like, oh yeah, you know, blah, 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 blah. I don't do this and I don't do that. He says, this is why I did. Y'all won't bring your World Crime Court. Y'all bring it. If I'm supposed to get justice, I get my own justice if I was a victim too. But that's another thing with the World Crime Court. Who is a victim and who, you know, made their own decision to kill, because some people were kidnapped. Some people didn't have a choice if they wanted to fight or not. Some people were forced to fight. Mm-hmm. So when we talk about War Crimes Court, it's easy to say like, he did this, he did this, he did this. But we have to look back and say like, okay, what was the setting? Was he forced to do this? You know?
So let me ask you a question. Do you think bringing War Crime Court in Liberia would make Liberia a better place?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think beyond like the investigation part of War Crime Court and like who did what, it comes to a place where it's like, how would I feel if I was at a grocery store and the person that killed my parents walked in and started shopping too? You know, there's no justice for common people. And I feel like that goes to higher extents, like even in the way that Liberians act day to day, you can still see some of the remnants of war, some of the attitudes of war still in them. Like if me and you arguing on the street, so many people will leave the things that they're doing around and come and gather around us. If something burning, like they're burning something, like they're burning a house, they'll go and stand around the house. Why is that? That doesn't happen in America. people, you and myself, we can sit down here. Are you hold the women and will pass? Did not get time for you. You will be arguing till your voice pass, jump from there. Did not get your time. But Liberian people, they will stare and watch you with their mouths open, like completely like, like what's going on? They love tension. Like they like that kind of thing. You can tell is PTSD.
Right.
You know, and they be joking with
Some people
Liberians
don't know
never
what
got
PTSD is.
Liberians
It's
never
post-traumatic
got
disorder.
rehabilitation for any of these things. Liberian never got, nobody didn't say Liberian sorry. They just brushed their shoulders off and kept it moving. So most of them are still traumatized. You know, war was not that that long ago. We think that is like way back when story is really not. It was just a couple years ago. You know, so that's another thing. And I believe that the quicker we establish the war crimes court, I feel like is the quicker we'll have better governance in Liberia, because it will weed out a lot of people that do not have Liberia's best interest at heart, but rather the interest of their own, you know, what will I benefit? What will me and my children benefit? What, you know, how can I get the other amount of money from in the, how can I take resources? How can I, you know, a lot of people in the government right now, that's their objective. How can I get money? How can I take money? How can I make it look like I'm getting money for this and use it for this? That's So I feel like when we establish war crimes court, it will weed so many of those people out because we know them already. That's what they've been doing since rocket ages. And obviously it's been done to help war. It's been done during the war. It's been done even after the war said the thing and what they stole, they kept it, they still eating it.
So the war crime court, right? So you think, so if we bring war crime court in the country, which means the rebel leader ain't going down.
Yeah.
Prince Johnson would be public enemy number one.
Yeah.
Right? So how about the child soldiers?
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they.
So if you come
they
and you
would carry
bring
on.
war crime court into the country, you gotta get everybody. Like you said, you go in the store, you see somebody that kill your ma and pa, they're pressing you want a king.
Oh yeah.
So which means that person must face justice.
Mm-hmm.
He must go to jail.
Yeah.
So if you want to deal with Prince Johnson, right? Because remember, during the war, it wasn't just Prince Johnson that were killing everybody. Prince Johnson men that were killing people too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So dealing with the source, you have to deal with the problem also. So if you're dealing with Prince Johnson, you got to deal with all his soldiers and that was on camera, everybody else that was on camera. You have to deal with a lot of people. So what would you say about Butt Naked?
But and all of that, not all of that.
But the man's a pastor. Prince
But
Johnson's a
that
pastor
don't
too.
change anything. That's like me taking a gun and shooting somebody in the street, and then when the police come, I'll be like, oh, but I went to church on Sunday. You know, I prayed on Sunday. You know, so I'm not a bad person.
I was watching that documentary about Butt Naked, General Butt Naked, and he said a lot of people that he hurt, family have healed. So a lot of people that he hurt have forgiven him. Their family member have forgiven him. So do you think that they still need to be prosecuted?
Yes. Yes. I don't think, without a doubt, I feel like even just because, and I think he's just saying that like to be a manipulative human being that he is and be like, you know, well, most of them, they forgot about it during the war. We did this because of this. We're fighting for our people. And recently, not with Butt Naked, but with PYJ, he was trying to make it seem like he's fighting for the people of Nimba, and he's a freedom fighter for the people of Nimba. And if anything happened to him, that they should be ready for the people of, be ready for the people of Nimba. And then the people of Nima came out on Front Page Africa and said, well, I don't know what he's talking about, but he wasn't fighting for us. He was killing us in 5 seconds. So I don't know who he was fighting for. So how you fight for a group of people and then kill people from the same group of people and then want to use them as a shield to say, oh no, I was doing it for them. I wasn't doing it for myself. That don't make sense. And I feel like he needs to go in through every process that war crimes court can ever establish, let him go through every single one. And I don't care how many times he gets mad at the Senate. I think ADD should keep bringing up the issue of War Crimes Court, because that's why we elected him, to keep bringing up these issues that they acting like are not there. Because this has been something we've been talking about for how long now? How long have we been talking about War Crimes Court? We can't see it. A chicken toto again, Gaza. The War Crime Court, a chicken toto. But guys, we have reached our halfway mark, and let me just give a quick shout out to Global App. If you aren't following them on Instagram, please do follow them at Get Global App. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, please go and download. It's the baddest. When I say oh shit, you say baddest. Oh shit.
Badness.
Period. We are badness. I said baddest. You say badness.
Oh, baddest. Baddest.
Global App is the baddest. The baddest of the baddest. It's like WhatsApp on crack. WhatsApp times 10. Oh shit, baddest. Call your relatives overseas. Video chat. If you at a party, you hear some songs that you haven't heard before. They got audio lookup. You just press the thing, and it will give you the name of the song in no time. I've been in that position so many times at a party where I'm like, oh, who got this song? Global App, baby. Answer right there. Translator, everything. Get global. Get in contact. Stay connected. Global App. Let's get it, baby. Next topic. Cece Mentine versus Rickslyn versus Ginger Fab versus the rest of Liberia versus me versus Global App. I feel like this beef involved everybody, and it had no hair and no tail. Like, the reason why these two people are fighting is yet unknown to me. I don't get why they ever fought in the first place. These people are like two completely different people from two completely different walks of life, doing two completely different things, fighting for absolutely no reason. I think now the beef for me sitting back is like just long and tiring and played out. I'm not saying that Cece Mentine is played out or Rickslyn is played out. I'm just saying that the situation in general is just played out. These two people were in Liberia at the same time, and they never really did anything. I guess Cece man told her not to get involved in no drama, like how we seen these few days, but he must have not said it enough, because she got right back on the plane and started throwing her lid talk right back on Rickslyn.
Look at the chimpanzee hard looking broke toilet hole. Sis, you should be learning. You should be learning from people who doing good, sis. You are struggling. The people that honor your post, go right now and post that you're doing a business. You will lose thousands of them. Fools. You are very stupid. You hear what I mean? I was in Liberia. The reason why I pop up on you, my fiancé, but now in America. Look, every day I'm on live on your bunga. Every day.
And Rickslyn, Rickslyn too. Rickslyn don't take no nonsense. Rickslyn more shot like Rickslyn went right on live and said what she had to say.
The one that born your great grandma, your great grandpa, all of them combined, they could never look this fucking good. You hear me? Your whole family come together. Your pa on the family side, your mom on the family side, all of them come together. None of them could ever look this good, like ever in their life. None of them. Without their wig here, wear the lip gloss on there. I'm wearing makeup. Nothing. They could never look this good. Even if God is set to a time, architected like put all of them together again, we all back again, face their faces, face their body and everything again. None of them would ever look this fucking good. You, your grandma, your grandpa, your parents, your great-grandparent, the one that born your great-grandparent, and the one that born your great-grandparent, y'all would never look this fucking good, Hannah. You hear me? Never ever. Then you went and saw your stupid ass on live video talking about, oh, Rich not get a car, she can be riding motorbike. Bitch, I ride motorbike when I want to. I have a fucking car. Car where your partner buy it, I get.
She did not stutter. But yeah, these two people, I just feel like these two people just need to just squash the beef. Y'all don't even have to be friends. Y'all don't even have to be cool. Like, y'all, I don't even know when y'all will even have time to cross paths, because Cece stay in America, Rickslyn stay in Liberia. Cece only come down for vacation, probably in December, once in a while. Rickslyn, in December, you host probably everything in Liberia, so I don't know when y'all cross paths to be fighting. But I don't even know where the fight came from. Like, y'all just two different people for me. But something I did want to say is Ginger Fab, I think, like, I don't know where you connected in the in the beef, in the drama, but I feel like, man, just leave those people's stuff alone, because it's got to be deeper. And during this beef, Rickslyn exposed rich man for having a 1-year-old after Cece said that they've been together for 4 years. Out pops rich man with a 1-year-old, and I'm like, where you get that from? Where did you get that baby from? But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about no kids on this stuff. I'm just talking about the situation in general. So y'all don't cuss me, because I don't do that. Unless you really cuss me now, cuss you back in your generation. Next topic. Here we go. This one is kind of personal for me because it involves my homegirl. Just kidding, that's my cousin. D Benz and Gifty Clark are going at it right now because, well, basically, they're both baby mothers for Bucky Raw, and D is feeling like, according to her screenshots and stuff on Facebook and what I'm reading, she's feeling like, well, when Gifty has 2 baby dads, and when Bucky got engaged or did his video with Raquel, she just kind of felt like Gifty was hyping it. Gifty was posting pictures, congratulating, blah, 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 blah. But now Gifty's other baby dad just got married, and she didn't say anything about it. So I don't think Gifty, D is just posting D made the people wedding picture her profile picture. She shared.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh yeah. She puts the P in petty. But she made it a profile picture, shared a bunch of the pictures, and posted a status. I'm actually gonna read the status for you guys. Oh, she posted another one while I was just talking. Oh, the Jesus getting hot. So the G's just got really hot in a matter of split seconds while we're doing the cheese of the week. I'm not gonna read all this. I'll probably put screenshots and clips and stuff, but let me just read one of the statuses. It says, fine, yeah, you she, man. Go sit down somewhere and drink more Henny. By the way, Prince will soon be back in America so he can sign the child support papers. You should be happy, say you not coming. You should be happy, say you coming, be getting money from one baby pa. Oh. There's a lot of statuses. So I think if we don't tag it, I think we could just drop a link and y'all just, dive right into those statuses. But to read all of them, I think it would be an issue. Gifty did reply to D saying, thanks to my bro Bucky, I really take trouble for the rest of my life. I know my biopic coming soon. I need y'all to name it Fatal Attractions, and if any ma come from the movie, please give me small thing. Yeah, I deserve it. I think baby mama drama is a different kind of drama. Like, I can't just put my money aside because I've never really experienced the kind of anger that goes into that kind of thing. I hope you'll resolve it soon in the Raw family. Last but not last, we got something coming up. But let me talk about this last topic. BBL invited Lakon, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, Lakon or Lycon, to Liberia. If you don't know who that is Nigeria's Big Bobby Liberia's winner for last year during the quarantine time when we're all watching Big Bobby Nigeria. He arose victorious and snatched the crown of Big Bobby from the rest of the Nigerians that were there. So he was visiting Liberia, and Skinny Boy Panto felt like it was not his place to. I don't know why he got upset that Lycon was in Liberia. Maybe it was because of the huge reception at the airport that Lycon got. But he just felt like there's artists in Liberia that y'all aren't promoting, like how y'all promote Lycon, pay him. You know, basically he was just feeling like, okay, we here, but y'all don't pay us like that, and y'all paying it boy like that, and this and that. Let me just say, in life, there's stages, and in life there is a time for everything. And Panto, Panto, no, I love, like that's my boy, that's my homeboy. Like, even beyond the music, beyond the Liberian entertainment, like we can sit down, we can talk, we can have a good time. That's my friend. What I can say is, like, everybody has a time and a season, and I feel like you shouldn't look at other people's season and time and say, but why isn't it me? Why y'all can't do this for me? Why y'all can't something for me? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I feel like just keep grinding and doing your thing, because you're doing such an amazing job. You're making so many amazing hits. You're changing the Liberian music industry. Every song you put out is completely dope. Your music is so crazy. Even though they say it's rude, all of us can dance it, we can enjoy ourselves. But I think when you attach this idea that you have to compare yourself with other people, I think that is your biggest enemy. And I think that will start carrying you down when you compare yourself, because I feel like you compare yourself with Teddy Rai, you compare yourself with Lycon, you compare yourself, and I feel like you should just be yourself, because who you are is an amazing person anyway, and a lot of people are looking to be like you. Skinny Boy, like, Skinny Boy just came from nowhere and just blindsided all of us with his music, and we all just fell in love with Skinny Boy. And I feel like you doing something that a lot of people haven't done yet, and you should see that and not see, because Lycon came to Liberia and they pay him a lot. Lycon is in Nigeria. The population is way more than Liberia. The money that he's gonna get is way more than he would ever make in Liberia, because we don't have that population. We don't have that money in Liberia for people to be putting money. In Nigeria, if 100,000 people gave you $1, you get $100,000. But in Liberia, where are you gonna get 100,000 people from to come to your show? In Nigeria, they have the population for that. So I think we should look at all these things before we just jump and say, well, what about me? Well, you're not in Nigeria. Maybe if you move. if you. But Kobasi moved. I don't know if y'all see Kobasi. Kobasi took a exit from Liberia quietly and just been in Nigeria, teaming up with all kind of stars and things. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but Kobasi been doing his thing. He's been linking up with who he needs to link up with. I think he needs to stay in Nigeria, honestly, because he's doing a lot in Nigeria and doing better than what he was doing in Liberia. I feel like I want new music. if you're listening to me, Kobasi, I don't care that team what you are. We want some new music. Yeah, but like I went to Liberia, and this boy is honestly probably one of the most down-to-earth human beings in a higher position I've ever seen. He was in Liberia. He was dancing with the Congo. Not, with the Congo people. Jesus, I just wanted to cause me once and for all on the platform here with the drummers. He was dancing with them on the beach. He was taking pictures with people, and I feel like when stars come to Liberia, they're really bougie and they just stay in their hotel rooms and stuff. Get girls then to come in and stuff, but I feel like he really experienced Liberia. He went with the people. He went out. He experienced Liberia, so he'll have a story to tell. The other people just go in a hotel, come out for the show, go back in their hotel, and leave. He really experienced Liberia, and I appreciate him for even doing that and putting Liberia out there because he posts Liberia. He was talking about Liberia while he was there. He got a lot of people were talking about Liberia on Twitter during the time he was there. So I just appreciate him for doing that because a lot of Nigerians and a lot of other, people, they don't do that. They just come in and go, jada breeze fume. That they coming and going. Jada june passing by July. But that wraps it up. No, it doesn't wrap it up. Here is the word on the street. Every podcast that we drop, we will have a section called the word on the street. This is unconfirmed. Don't hold me liable to nothing. I don't know it. I just hear say it happened. I hear say it's going on. Yeah, come closer. I hear say, and it came directly to my box, and when I heard it, I was appalled. I was flabbergasted. I don't know what to make of this situation happening right now. But if you guys remember some time back, and I love y'all, trust me when I'm talking about y'all, I love everybody that I'm talking about, but I just gotta whistle cheese on my people in the chest. Some time ago, there was a story about Chef Chauncey and his fiance or girlfriend at the time about domestic violence and some, man-woman palawa. Basically, she pulled out that he was allegedly putting his hands on her, and she wanted to leave, go to her family, get away. She put a GoFundMe up, and that girl raised $7,000 on a GoFundMe. The people put hand around her for her to get out of the situation, leave Atlanta, live her happy life with her children and her family. But lo and behold, that the young lady is back in Atlanta with Chef Chauncey, and they are back together, back and better than ever. For all of y'all, put your money in that GoFundMe. I think I need to reach out to that girl and get your money back, because if allow me, tell they will not go on a war stage because I don't play with money business. So I hear that she's back. I'm not sure. When you play this podcast, what's her name, Maria? When you play it, don't think that we got beef. We don't. I just don't like how you did the situation and how it happened, and then you went back. You didn't let us know you're going back. You had us all the way. You had us with the whole story. Oh, he did this. Okay, now he's leaving. Okay, now he went to put in. Okay, now we left. We're gone. Then the story just finished, and there was no more to be broadcasted again because you went back. Allegedly. If you didn't go back, I'm super proud of you, girl. Stay where you at. Get your coins up. Stay in your bag. Okay, so while in the time that we're talking about the Gifty versus D situation, D has forgotten about Gifty and has jumped full-fledged to the baby mom of Jamal Sapong. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but Jamal Sapong is one of Liberia's let's say top producers. Let me say producers. Top type promoters. That's the word I'm looking for. Promoters. Yeah. So this is what D had to say. Florence Mason, which is his baby mom, Jamal baby mom. Excuse me. You probably, if you know what I know, you would take your shipless ass, stiff bundles ass, wearing dirty piece of shit looking ass out of shit that doesn't concern you, or else you will hit me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she said that triggered D, but this is a fight I can't wait to see, because I've been seeing like some heat, some tension drawing from these two for a while. And I couldn't wait for it to just play out, and look at that. But that wraps it up, guys. That is the last topic here. To stay connected to the G's, to stay on top of the latest news and entertainment, gossip, subscribe, comment, like, share, keep showing other people, keep telling other people. We hear all the time, so turn the post notification on when we drop a new video. You gonna know about it. Download Global app, get Global, stay connected. I think that's it. I think that's a wrap, y'all. I think we did it. Peace and love.
My Oma need a G's. I said my papa need a G's. I said my auntie need a G's. I said my uncle need a G's.